Now, this great venue has hosted some memorable playoff games over the years, and these Bear fans are hoping to make some new memories today at Soldier Field in Chicago. Tonight, it's the second game here on this Wild Card Saturday, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Chicago Bears.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
It's the second of our two games here on this Saturday as Super Wild Card Weekend continues here on EA Sports. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
For first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready, break! Here we go, sack!
A run for the first time would be John Robinson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well,
we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Now looking to throw, Penix. And complete to Drake London. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one.
22 yards.
And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
To the right side and complete to Thomas. Only able to gain a couple there. And it'll be second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a third down.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back. Fall like yellow on leaves. Fall like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, to sleep. You weak, chic. The web look at the boots, fleet. Headache, got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. I know as long as she get really Listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we like we go back, way back. Run it down, we on track. But you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that. Lay back, in the back of the Maybach. Play that. You see J that. I be in the streets like a stray rat. I will never speak with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid. One girl, one side, in a dope, sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it.
Take the first, you keep them coming. We know a lot about turning nothing to something. We doing big things, ain't never bluffing. Top of hey, what you know? Ain't crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor. Whether in the clouds or down below, all I wanna do is hear you get loud.
Now from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Tonight, the second of two on this Wild Card Saturday. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Chicago Bears.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
With my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, Joey Sly, set to get this one going. Bundle up, we're underway on a cold night in Chicago. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They're running for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
On second down, here's Penix. Left side in the hands of London. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
3rd and 2, and Penix. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
At the 40-yard line.
From the gun, it's Penix. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
Let's go now.
Throwing again, it's Penix. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the former Florida State Seminole.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Taken down at the 41. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Now after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. On the ground, it's Swift. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
1st and 10 at the
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
DeAndre Swift, the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down. Here's a handoff to Swift. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
The tackle by Jalen Walker. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 11-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And he will get into the end zone. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Brown now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The lefty Penix on 1st down. Out to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Second and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
So pretty clearly you knew what this was going to be. They walk out with 5 receivers set, nobody in the backfield, and the entire stadium knows this ball is being thrown in the air. So let's give a lot of credit for the defense. They don't panic, force the incompletion, and it's a really nice play.
On 3rd down, Penix. That's complete. He's got it to London. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. A gain there of 21. 1st down, Atlanta.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Falcon 1st down.
19 right. Go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 18 Pioneer.
Penix gonna throw again. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw again, it's Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. Now inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage as best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On second down, it's Williams. That's to the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 76 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Using the tight end to get to the end zone. Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Penix now off the bootleg. That'll be intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Swift. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Bears 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Another run here. Another run by Swift. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
We are through 1 here on Wildcard Weekend. 14-7 is our score. We're back to Soldier Field after this. From the 21, here's 2nd down and 3. On the give, it's Swift. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. He's able to pick up the 1st down.
That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal. Swift will score. Touchdown, Chicago. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
He slides extra point, up and good. And the Bears will take a 21-7 lead.
Jody Sly set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. In motion comes Thomas. They'll throw on first down with Penix. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get him the ball.
In motion comes Thomas. Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass, but he's not going to be able to get rid of this. He's going to be tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down. Pitts is the man in motion. Now Penix on third and long. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon. Now after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card round. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. We're trying to set up the screen here to Swift. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Down inside the 10. And he'll take this one in. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Chicago. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Jody Sly set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. First down, it's Penix. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, He ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Third down, they need 5.
19 Lions. Set.
From the gun, here is Penix. That's to Mooney, complete right side. Here's 1st and 10.
17 yards. And the Falcons first down.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to be taken down. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Again, it's Penix. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing bad throws.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. It's Penix. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. That was an incompletion.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Bijan Robinson, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it's going to lead to 4th down. They'll try to throw it with Penix. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Is a turnover on downs.
What is up?
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 36-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. Open man. That's Devin Duvernay. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
That's good.
His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
What is up?
They'll go again with Swift. Has some room inside the 30. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. What a run by Swift. 31 yards. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Williams going to give it up on a pop pass. That one not disguised too well. He'll get back to the line. That's it. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Ready to run!
A run here with Swift.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On third down, it's Williams. That's hauled in at the 2. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. They'll run with Swift, trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
No gain on the play.
This defense is able to get the hold here on first down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4 down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
One more time, they try Swift, and he's got another one. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Bears. Saving his best for the playoffs, his 3rd touchdown of the game. Sly now for the point after. He's got it, and the Bears add on 1 more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead.
Falcons 7. Jody Sly set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready up!
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he gets this up close to the 40. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play. Here's 2nd and 6. We're going to go play action with Penix. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Bears have it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you could ask for.
Yeah, across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing is Penix. Left side in the hands of London. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Falcons first down.
And a lefty Penix on first down. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. He's taken down just shy of midfield. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Quick throw here on the RPO, caught by Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down.
A gain of 10.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
19, Tiger, 19.
London brought in motion. Penix on 3rd down. That's complete. He's got it to London. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's 4th down.
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look, and indeed this call will be overturned.
Ryan Fitzgerald set to kick off.
Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? 1 half to decide it. Time for the 3rd quarter of the NFC Wildcard game. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Let it up.
Off play action. Here's Williams. His pass right side taken in by Cooks. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Let it up. CBB.
They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
What is up?
Down to tap this one forward. The receiver heading left. That one not disguised too well. He'll get back to the line. That's it.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
3rd down and 9.
Yeah, what is up?
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. A gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Chicago.
And the Bears
Where's
1st
it
down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On the option, it's Swift, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
What is it on?
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Poston Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Spies extra point, up and good. And the Bears stretch things out even further.
Falcons 7. Joey Sly set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. Brown now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. It's good for a Falcon first down.
36-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix.
Penix's pass complete to number 5, Drake London. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 4. From the gun, it's Penix. Catch made right side by Thomas. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Throwing again, it's Penix. That's hard! And he will score! Brian Thomas. Touchdown Atlanta. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. Oh, this is a push. He missed it. No good. And that'll keep the score right where it is. Maybe they're starting to count how many possessions do I have left. They're going to try to get another one with an onside kick here.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
What is up?
Motion, motion, motion.
Now Swift. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
What is it on? Here we go.
They will run it over center with Swift. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down.
By Troy Anderson.
Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. This one from 54 yards out. Sly's kick is good. And the Bears add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And That one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first down, it's Penix. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
So 1 quarter remains in this NFC Wildcard matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. They'll begin the fourth by giving it to Robinson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Second and 10. At the 47-yard line.
On second down, here's Penix. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On third down, Penix. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
And the Falcons, first down.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. They'll come up here, first and 10.
That's another Falcons first down. A gain of 15. And the Falcons first down.
To throw again, it's Penix. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down.
He's already been a little reckless with his decision-making up until this point, Mike, and now it almost backfires on him again. He has to do a better job of finding the matchups, finding the space on the field, so everything is not a forced ball into these tight windows.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So while they fail to connect on this one, I don't really blame him for continuing to give his guy a shot in tight coverage. When you have someone as special as he is, you can't only throw him the ball when he's open. It's just not going to be enough opportunities. There's not going to be enough volume. So every now and then, there is a calculated risk where even if it's not the ideal window or situation, you've got to give a guy like him as many chances at the ball as you can.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. They'll try and throw it with Penix. That's going to be caught. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark, but he is short. They've held him on fourth down. What a stand.
What is on?
On the ground, it's Swift. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. This running back's had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
On On second down, it's a run with Swift. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
Brings up third down.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL. So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Check go.
And here comes Robinson on a toss to the right. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive, getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
He's at the 39-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
On play action, Penix rolling to the left. And he's going to have a first down forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Falcons first down.
Here's Penix. The outside complete to Thomas. Still on his feet. And he will go all the way. Brian Thomas. Touchdown Falcons. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The Falcons will line up.
In motion comes Thomas. From the gun, here is Penix. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
This will be returned from the 6. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
Their own 22-yard line.
What is up?
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
DeAndre Swift, the ball carrier. He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5.
What is up?
Another run here. Another run by Swift. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss.
Taken down back at
Third
the
down
23-yard
and
line.
9.
What is it on?
Here's Williams now to throw. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down.
Taylor in punt formation for the Bears.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
36-yard line.
Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. Now he'll air one out, and that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. potentially very big call here. Throwing is Penix. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. That's how you get yourself out of a 2nd and 20 hole. Big gain there. It'll leave them just shy of the first down.
And brings up 3rd down.
In motion comes Thomas. We're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. Oh, he's got a man open, and it's caught. And he's going to take this into the end zone. Sensational play for the moment. There's a marker down. I don't think he's going to like the result of this flag. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Penix. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. First and 10.
Dragon 60. 70. 60 Eagles. 60. Trap 60. Trap 60.
To throw is Penix. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
Yeah, that's just a mistake by this quarterback, Mike. That's just really inexcusable. You can't continue to push your luck. And at a level like this, against defenders this good, you continue to put the ball in harm's way, eventually, they're going to make you pay.
Slides extra point, up and good. And the Bears add on to their already sizable lead.
Falcons 21. Joey Sly set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. Robinson hit. He's lost the ball.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like...
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. They'll go play action now with Penix. This one to his big tight end, Uzama. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. On third down, it's Robinson. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
4th down, and here's Penix. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Give up the middle with Swift. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
At the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Come on.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go, 80. Let go.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Panther 60.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So this one in the win column for the Bears. They are moving.